How about that? Does that sound better? I think that sounds a little bit better. Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. I want to start off by saying my last video, I could not tell you guys that I put it up because A, it went up on a Saturday, which I'm very sorry about because it was super late. I don't know what happened. Second of all, because of the title name, I had issues promoting it. So I want to tell you, if you wanted to know about black and white photography, check out my last video. It'll explain about how to shoot black and white and all the reasoning behind it. I don't know what happened, but there's the promotion. Today I want to talk to you guys about the rules of thirds. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard about this, but it's something I learned in college and it's definitely helped me throughout my career as a photographer, is the rules of thirds. The meaning behind that is if you took your photograph and you sectioned it into thirds, so 2 lines making it thirds horizontally and then also vertically, that's your thirds. And then in your photo, to make the composition, you would make sure that your photograph, your subject, is in 2/3 of your photo, either horizontally or vertically. So if you take a landscape, kind of like this one, as you can see, the horizon line is not in the center. And that's where a lot of people want to put it, is in the center of the actual photograph. Don't do that. Put it in the lower or upper thirds. So you'll either have more of the landscape or more of the sky. Either way, this is a little bit more pleasing to your viewer's eye. This is the reasoning for all rules of thirds. It's just more pleasing. It's a little harsh when a horizon line or a subject is in the center. It's also kind of, not gonna lie, kind of boring. It's like, oh, there it is centered. If it's off to the left or the right slightly in your rules of thirds, or up or down in your rules of thirds, it's going to be more interesting and it's going to be more pleasing to your viewer's eye. I don't know, I'm not gonna be honest, I don't know the science behind it. It was just something I learned in college, and I've learned it to be true through my 10+ years doing this, is that it's definitely more pleasing if something is in the thirds rather than dead center every single time. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do dead center. I'm not saying that. You can when the time is right. I'm gonna say some of my photos are dead center, but in a way they're not at the same time. You know, either they have like a little tilt to them, or you know, they're just slightly off to the side. They're not like dead center. So I'm lying. Some of my photos aren't dead center. Anyway, it's okay though to have something in the center of your photo. I'm not saying don't ever do it. You can when the time and the occasion is right, but to make it more pleasing to the viewer's eye, you definitely want it in 1 of 2/3. In 2/3 vertically or horizontally. How about that? Does that sound better? I think that sounds a little bit better. So here I'm gonna give you guys a couple different examples. I'm gonna cut it into thirds. And then that way you can actually see that it is actually in the 2/3. And so you can actually see what I'm talking about. One little tip, not really prevalent to the video I'm making right now, but it's something I forgot to mention in my last video, the black and white video, is that you want to avoid anything that is super bright if it's not on your subject. So if you were taking a photograph of me and something bright white was right here, your eye is gonna go to this. So same in your 2/3. So if your subject is in 2/3 of the photo, but in that 1/3 there's something really white and bright or something very distracting, your viewer's eye is gonna go to that distracting bit first, and then their eye is gonna move over to their subject. You want their eye to go directly to the subject. So make sure that there's any bright colors or anything metallic or anything distracting is near or on your subject. Anything that's around them, make sure it's either blurred or cut out of the frame or darkened somehow. I don't know, put a blanket over it. I don't know, do something. This is how you can make your photos very eye-catching and very interesting to the viewer, rather than very kind of stagnant. The rules of thirds is pretty easy, and it's a really quick tip for you guys to know. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this helps you make your photographs go one step above what you've been doing, and I hope that you really enjoyed this video. If you want to know anything else, please leave a comment down below, or if you're just enjoying it, please leave a comment down below. Hit that little subscribe button and that little bell icon so you know when my next videos are coming out, and I promise I'm going to try and not put them up on a Saturday. I'm sorry. And check out my last videos, because especially my black and white, because that didn't get promoted for some reason. Anyways, I hope you have a beautiful day and keep shooting. Bye.